Little update on my progress here. I think I got the back wall in pretty good shape. You can see how how bad the other two walls are, but they'll be next. Back wall was probably the worst one. You can see by the curve in that how bad it was, but I got it pushed in. You see down the wall, looks pretty good now. And put a straight edge up there, and it's about as good as it needs to be, I would say. And another thing is, it's back to level. I'm not sure. My little funnel thing worked pretty good. I filled these guys up to the top on these two hollows, and I tapped on the wall and everything and settle it in. I think it's going to be all right. Like I said, I might cut these webs out and then do this hole and this hole also, Why not? Just had like one bucket full left over, and I threw it in that hole over there. It takes about 180-pound sack to do one hole. So I used 2 sacks already. 2 sacks plus what I had left in a 50-pound sack. So it might take a little more, but I poured the cement on this side today. I left this one down a little because I think when I'm messing around up here, I'm going to pour the rest of the way up. At least from this block, I know. And that'll give it something to a better anchor if it's recessed. That's the way they do in the Philippines. And this side, I started filling it, and it filled up like right away. I said, uh-oh. So I said, I forgot to check to see if there's anything blocked. When you bust these blocks out of there, a lot of debris goes down, and apparently I had a whole block down there, and I tried everything. I tried to drive a bar down through there to bust it loose. Didn't get anywhere. So what I did was I cut the web out of that one and filled the hole next to it. And that one took a lot of cement. Yeah, that was better anyhow. And this was the hardest one to dig out. You see all the way back there, there's a big rock. That thing must be big as a car. It wraps around the building, and you can see where they like notched it out when they built this thing back in 1960. That the dirt has slowly been pushing in these sidewalls. Well, I just pushed that back part out, and it pushed out easy. Back into position. It's pretty much the whole wall. And I mean, I should have took a picture of it before. Now down at this end, I still haven't pushed that out yet. Here's how I use my machine here. This is what I dug out all the way. I had to dig out all the way around. This one is somewhat filled back in. But I didn't have to do too much at the very back, but I pushed this wall out, I pushed the back wall out. This was the last wall to do. After I pushed them out, I went ahead and you can see like here and down there, you see that block up there has been replaced. Well, I took it out and filled all the way up to there, several holes of concrete all the way down to the footer. I did it there, and I did it about where that wood stove is, which wood stove I just installed a couple days ago. I don't know if you can hear me or not. We're gonna try to get it lined up. Yeah, see how what that did. I saw this. I might have to chisel out a little more right here, but I saw it. You know, before I started pushing on it, this wall was almost touching this pole. That's how far it was in. Now it's pretty good. See if it looks any better on the outside. Yeah, the wall has come a long ways. I need a little push right here. Yeah, I did a little more chiseling on that area there. So let me give her a push and see what happens. I hope I don't push the wall right on the other way. Let me see here. Start my machine up. Turn it off. I saw it move. Let's see what it looks like. It's getting better all the time. Pretty flat now. I put a new block in there and then put the stovepipe through up there. And then this boy pumping out some heat, so it should be all right, you know. And when the weather finally gets good and cold, I'll show you what else I got going on. Oh, climbing the bank. I learned to climb the bank like a billy goat. Took a little frost on the grass this morning. I tore this up when I was moving all the dirt. See, there's a lot of dirt coming out of there. I got a little bridge there now, and there's my chimney smoking away. But all that dirt, I'm not going to put all of it back. I'm just going to cut that bank, kind of, you know, and bring about half the dirt that was in there, because I don't want to. This garage was built in 1960, so it took a long time to push it in, but you know, I wanted to be good for a while. But I had to grade all this out pretty much by hand. It's because to get all this dirt from there to where it is now, I had to like leapfrog it. I had to take my machine and take a pile and move it. You can move it like maybe 10 feet at a time. and that kind of tore up this property, so I got that. And I might do a little final grading at the top and make it kind of flat so you can put something there, but I made me some steps. I'm going up here, you know, so I can come on up. And there's my garage and my chimney. The garage got an attic, and that stove makes that attic is actually warmer than the garage. You know, it's works pretty good. So for the wood stove, I need wood, and I got plenty of wood. Here's some I got already. I think the neighbor said it looked like locusts. Says it was good wood, you know. I might take a couple pieces, but there's my first attempt. I got plenty of wood. The only problem is it's up there, and that's where I got the easiest tree first. It was laying up there. That was one tree that was been laying down. It was dead, but it's not pithy. I mean, the wood's good and hard. It's just well seasoned, you know. So I'm getting ready to go up there again, because there's up at the top of that hill, there's a lot of down trees, and so I bought this little guy on Marketplace. Chainsaw, 18-inch, called a Cynex. That's a 4-stroke chainsaw. You don't have to mix the oil with the gas. I never saw a 4-stroke before, and it runs good. I just bought a couple new chains for it. Paid $40 for it, and I'm off and running. I'm getting ready to grab it and climb that mountain there and start chopping some more wood. I'll let you know how that turns out. Okay. So I'm coming right along with my project to straighten the walls up on this old garage. That wall is finished, and that wall is finished, and this was the last one. This wall was really pushed in. You can see those steel poles there. They were using that to hold up the ceiling to keep the thing from collapsing. But she's pretty straight now. This right in here, this was pushed in. I mean, you know, the pole was about 3 or 4 inches out from the wall. And in the center here, it was almost touching the pole. It got pushed in so far. Luckily, it pushed out easy. I had to remove the mortar from 2 of the joints. These were the ones that were affected. You see up here is a good solid wall, and down the bottom, it's in pretty good shape, but here and here is where it was buckled. And also right here you can see, you know, if it's doing that, then it has to have a place where it's buckled like 3 different ways, you know, on either end. And all that pushed back out pretty good. It was springing back a little, but I held it with my my towable hoe, my tow hoe. And then I cut a section out of this block, and also on the inside there, I cut a section out of this block. So it gave me access to 2 cores. So I filled both of these cores all the way up to here with cement. And then I mixed some stiff cement and put this, just the face back. You know, so I'll do tuck point all that. But that's what I'm going to do today, is the tuck pointing. The tools I'll be using for this is a Mason's trowel, 3/8" tuck pointer, and a margin trowel, and a piece of plywood with a straight edge on it. I'll try to do this left-handed so I can see what's going on. But you have to. I did wet the joint a little bit first. You want to where it's got a large opening, you got to be very careful. You push it all the way through, you know. But you want to fill that joint all the way. So, like right there, I just shoved the whole mess. Whoops, I did it again. If that keeps happening, you can just fill it like halfway and wait about 10 minutes, and then it'll firm up enough that you can shove it the rest of the way in. Let me get some more. Takes more than you think. Sack of doesn't go that far when you. Okay. More right here. I don't have to get all the way in the corner because I got other plans for the corner. I want to get most of the way. Some of these joints I'm getting kind of a cool breeze through. Okay, so dress it up. So here's a little gap. Right here. This was the big wide opening right here, so their troubles sometimes to get going right. So that's how I do it. Probably better ways, but I'm a first-time mason here. So. Let's see what's going on outside here. Looks like we have a bit of weather. I was out earlier. I shoveled my driveway once already. We're going to the garage. Already got a fire going in the stove. It's not much. A little bit of smoke in the chimney there. I'm using up my firewood pretty good, but to get more, I got to go up on top of that hill. That's where all the down trees are. But there's my wood back there. I got enough for a while. Let's see what's going on in here. Dropped my keys in the snow. Gotta find the right key here. Okay. It says 22 degrees out with a 10-degree chill factor. It's not bad in here. You see, my stove needs chunked up. I went out this morning. I got two wheelbarrow loads of wood for today. Oh yeah, she's doing good. I don't think it needs much. Poke it around a little bit. Yeah, she's good. I can increase the temperature by opening this air door down. There. Now, good. I think that's good. So here's the tuck pointing I did yesterday. You can see that entire seam and that entire seam. So I got a little bit more to do, like right there. Yeah. My plan this summer was to have all the walls excavated all the way around and all the walls pushed back straight, which they are. This was the last one. And have all the broken blocks replaced, which I did. I replaced this one and this one, and yeah, I also installed a wood stove, so that's done. And I replaced this one and that one up there and half of one here, and have all the mortar seams that I had to dig out to push the wall back, have them all pointed again and full of concrete. And I got that. I just finished that 5 minutes ago. My last one, and since I think winter starts tomorrow, so I'm like 1 day ahead of schedule, getting all my walls straight and fixed. You can see what's going on outside. Seems like a winter wonderland out here. And here's, you can see where I had to dig out the walls to push them back, so I couldn't have did it without this guy. It worked great for me. So yeah, I can take it easy now. Got a nice warm garage I can do things in this winter, and don't have to worry about the walls caving in on me. Because I filled I had 20 sacks of Quickcrete, so I used it like 18 and a half, filling the hollows of the blocks to stiffen the wall up, you know. So I'm good. Next summer I'll do the mortar joints on the outside, but can't do that one in the winter time. Yeah. So I'm good.